I gotta laugh at you beggars. You be putting shit up there and sharing it from a fucking channel. Hi, Connie. Called Dora the Horror. Acting like you got a leg to stand on while you're sharing something from Dora the Horror. I'll fucking do whatever the fuck is necessary at this point. Oh, SG, you're a doxer. You admitted that you report. I didn't report her to her job. No, I didn't, Connie. I'm sorry. Was it just recent? Like, oh, she says she talks Swiss. Fuck you and Swiss. Oh, all right. Sounds interesting. If you want to email me at bossypants68@gmail.com. Hey, Bears, honest to God. Oh, Molly Golightly? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at her channel. I've never like gone to that channel. Why would she be messing with this community? That's so weird, right? Like, doesn't she have like a big community, like a big channel and stuff? Why would she be fucking around with this community? Oh, okay. So we don't know for sure if it's Munchie or not. Right. So we don't know. So we don't want to make any false accusations. I mean, I find it hard to believe that. Oh, really? I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Sure, you did literally sharing out a fucking video from Dora the Horror and fucking acting like I'm supposed to feel some kind of fucking way. Like, what's wrong with you, douchebag? Interesting, Connie. Fucking interesting. Huh. Huh. What area is that person from? That's fucking interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow. Hmm. Huh. Very fucking interesting there. Huh. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Give me a second. Still listening. Still listening. Hold on. Hi, Robbie. What's the name of her channel? I mean, I know. Is it the one that you're saying, like, or is there an exact channel name? Because that's pretty fucking interesting. Okay. Give me a second here. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to listen and see what you're. Huh. Do any of the people from here go there? Huh. Sorry, my mic was muted. Blue. What do you mean Robbie needs saving? Oh, that's somebody else, yeah, on a different channel. Hmm. I don't know. You think she'd be watching all this shit? I don't know. Well, regardless of that, right? So I was looking at, like, that imbecile King of Chaos. But he, of course, he's got post after post after post after post. You know, uh, he goes, wow, you are a bigger piece of shit than I actually realized, SG. In the meantime, I'm a piece of shit while he's sharing out a video under the name of a channel called, Dora the Horror. I mean, I'm just curious, like, why are you, you know, off your rocker, e-beggars? Why? Why are you off your rocker? Just explain to me why you're off your rocker. Uh, e-beggars, King of Chaos. He wants to claim that, he goes, I actually, but this for some reason, I didn't hear it when you said this. I actually had to turn the volume down for a bit when I was in there. I don't know what he's Dora, but what I'm saying is the motherfucker is sharing shit out, acting like I did something wrong by reporting somebody who's supposed to be in the medical field for posting a video of a woman getting, chemotherapy and making fun of it. So, e-beggars, maybe you don't have a problem with that shit, but I have a problem with that shit. Oh, with Sharon? Feats, man. Well, she's all about, like, hippie chick now. So she's down with hippie chick now. I guess they're buddies again. Is to claim that they're not, but she wants to fucking start again with the fucking hair stuff. Losing hair from chemotherapy, undermining it, talking some smack. It's like fucking. So, Ebegger says, you called Swiss's job because you think she can't poke at you after all the ridiculous garbage you have spewed out onto the internet. Ebeggers, what ridiculous garbage did I spew out onto the internet? Tell me what ridiculous garbage I spewed out onto the internet. Cancer vlogs? Officer involved shootings? What's the ridiculous garbage I've spewed out onto the internet? You aren't a warrior, SG. You are a grade A certified wuss. You're also an admitted cop caller. And you know what? I wouldn't doubt for 1 second if you called the cops on Sharon way back when you were accusing either me or Bobbles of doing it. Spoiler alert, we didn't. Shut the fuck up, you beggars. Everybody fucking saw the video where Bobbles went into the courtroom. Everybody heard the fucking live stream where Janelle admitted that she called the absconders tip line. I don't even know about bonding, but what I'm saying is that for him to fucking make false accusations is off the chain, you know what I mean? Like, I'm embarrassed that I at one point actually felt bad for you. E-beggars, don't ever fucking feel bad for me. Don't you ever. You are an outright menace to society, SG. Absolutely incorrect, e-beggars. Right, but people who stand by their convictions, are what matters, people who stand by their convictions. And e-beggars and all of them, their convictions are out wrong. I don't think that, sharing a video from a channel called Dora the Horror from Munchie is the fucking right thing to do. Like, come on, this guy is off of the chain. Um, you create the conditions for people to get annoyed with you until they clap back. I created cancer for people to harass me. Did I, you beggars? Did I? Did I create that? Did I? I know, BS. Did I, e-beggars? And then you pretend to be the victim and call the cops or their jobs. No, no, no. After how many fucking years to them fucking finally, shut the fuck up. Swiss Miss fucking calls people's family members, does everything. Shut the fuck up, e-beggars, you stupid twat bag. He says, either way, I haven't done fuck all to your offspring. You don't want justice. You just want a scalp. I don't want a scalp. A scalp? Just because you're bald and we can see your scalp doesn't mean I want your scalp. But e-beggars, I see that your friend Munchie seems to think that once again it's funny to make fun of somebody losing their hair for chemotherapy. Um, you should have been around for the Salem witch trials. You would have loved it, calling everyone witches just to watch them burn alive. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd have already been burned alive as a single woman at my age. Jesus. You are a sick, sick woman, SG. You're a sick woman, e-beggars. You're a sick woman. So then he shares this methy doxing people and going real life. Shut the fuck up. You don't like it, then don't fucking do it, man. Yeah, I am. Yep. So hippie chick says, did she provide her name and email? I ripped the complete video she made recording her doctor without his knowledge in his office. The video clearly states, "Do you mind if I record you?" Oh, you ripped it, did you? I ripped the whole video of you fucking admitting that you're part of an organized trolling group towards people, organizing your disgusting, malicious deeds behind the scenes in Discord. So, what does your ripping of my doctor have to do with what a piece of shit you are, hippie chick? Hmm? What does that have to do with it? Oh, look, and Mangy Munchy says, that's a felony in Massachusetts to record without knowledge. I have the doctor's name and info if you need it. Oh, do you need it? Would you like it? Because I can give it to you. Would you like it? What are you gonna do? You gonna harass him? You gonna tell him that you think that he's been lying for me and running a scam with me? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna doubt his medical knowledge? Are you gonna doubt all of that? Do you honestly think he's gonna say no? I didn't. Do you do really? Do you honestly? Because if you do, then by all means, do it. Because you're gonna look like a fucking fool, and that hospital will sue the fuck out of you for trying to put down one of their fucking doctors and acting like he's some kind of a lying scammer. So why don't you do it? E-beggars, why don't you suggest to your friends that they do it? Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, for real. Go right ahead. Then, oh, you mean how you broadcast to your channel and anyone who would listen that I RAP'd your daughter? Do you know the type of danger you put men into by making that false allegation? I think you should just shut the fuck up then. How's about that? How about you don't partake in that behavior? If you know that your behavior could get you in danger, don't fucking partake in it then. Has that ever occurred to you? Has it ever occurred to you, Mr. Anonymous? Hmm? Well, my landlord died. My landlord died. I mean, like, I literally saw the transaction, the between them, uh, the conversation between my downstairs neighbor and who was, the daughter of my landlord, who was a man suffering from stage 4 COPD, begging Munchie to stop harassing her father, who was, very ill and had stage 4 cancer. And, she's like, please, my dad is very ill right now. Fine. We'll try to figure out a way to get her out of the apartment. Fine, fine, fine. I spoke to my, neighbors. Yeah, they harass the fuck out of people in real fucking life. When they're having the cops go to people's house repeatedly. Yep. Yeah. It does. It's fucking grotesque. It's grotesque. Grotesque. And then they moved on to the purchaser of the house I lived in, the next buyer of the house. So e-beggars, I really think you need to fucking check yourself. He goes, but hey, so long as you get that $100 threshold money, right? What do you give a fuck what I get, e-beggars? What do you fucking give a fuck? Does it fucking bother you? Does it bother you in some way? Does it affect you in some way? You stupid little centimeter of a man? Does it? And I use that term real loosely, buddy. Does it affect you? You stupid twat bag hiding, hiding twat. Affect you. Say what you will about SV. Are you licking SV's ass now? The one thing she hasn't done to me is accuse me of being an RAPist like you have. Oh, really? You mean when you were seeking out her nipple in her video? You mean when you made accusations that bad things had happened to her when she was a child? I've got the audio, you know. So what are you saying? Or when your friends all sit there and say that Steve is turning Sharon out, or that she's effing Polo while Steve is just letting her so that she can get them DRUGs. Really? Really? You act like everybody didn't hear the video of a certain person's voice at the court. What is it blocking your mind that doesn't, know right from wrong? What is it? Sharon, I know you dislike me, but are you gonna disagree with me? Sharon, are you gonna disagree with me? That your friends now that you're dealing with are the ones who harassed you the fucking most? Are you gonna disagree? Are you gonna disagree? What are you looking to get from those people? I'm curious. What satisfaction? Um, in fact, the word shouldn't be exiting from your mouth or fingertips unless it's actually happened. Are you fucking kidding me after the shit you motherfuckers have typed? Are you fucking kidding me right now, you bangers? Why are you so hopped up on something that you think that none of us recognize that you have got to be under the influence of something? You've got to be. There's just no fucking way you are not under the influence of something when you say these stupid things. This is stupid talk. It's stupid talk, what you're saying. Really. Sharon, how much respect do you think people who have supported you over the last year and a half now have for you now that you're fucking turning on us all and kissing up to hippie chick? You are whitewashing the term, making it mean less and less until eventually it means nothing. Oh, you mean like how you guys call people PEDOs or choma? Come on, there's 40 people here. Nobody thinks what he's typing is fucking ridiculous. I'm sure that, logical people do. Come on. Come on now. You are doing a significant disservice to women everywhere doing the shit you are doing. Yeah, it is, right? A freakish little man. And anyone saying let it go, my reply is no. Who said let it go? And he goes, no, I won't. No, you won't. Then don't. Don't let it go, you beggars. No, I won't. Not after she falsely accused me of pretty much the most heinous crime there is next to PED. Oh, but you guys can call me a PEDO. Not you guys in here, but twat bag over there. You said I've done that too? You beggar. You beggars, if you don't want to be called one, then don't act like one. Don't study people's videos looking for their nipple. Don't harass people's kids. Don't fucking share out videos harassing somebody's dead mother. You know, don't do it if you don't want to be called out. What the fuck is the facts? You know. Um, Chicken winner, I can't have any kind of sympathy towards your friend Sharon when she's sitting there talking shit about losing hair, getting chemotherapy. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm sorry if you can't understand that. At this point, I'm pretty disgusted in myself for feeling like she was, a person who had sincerely felt so, a way against things. So this Aaron says, I agree 100% with you on this, but let me say this first. Others on here have accused people of being PEDOs, people that you've supported over the years. It is a dangerous, very dangerous thing, especially when it's lies and proven to be. It's on your door now, unfortunately. And look what she accused Janelle's father of, for fuck's sake. Okay, first of all, Janelle's father. I don't know anything about Janelle's father. Does anybody know why I retaliated and said that? I'm sure that people were here watching to what finally pushed me to say something like that. What could Janelle have said and been in her chat that may have fucking made me say stuff like that? Could it have been right? Not a word about them calling CW Tomo for ages now. Not a word for fucking 2 years. For 2 years. And quite frankly, none of that would have been even um, been said had it not been for our glorious SV. I'm not trying to be any kind of fucking way, but if you're gonna defend SV, defend yourself against what she did to you too, because eh, yeah, not you guys in here, but um, Says she's been at this for years, falsely accusing people of the worst acts. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Incorrect. Um, accusations of murder, a reason why a family member died, being a PEDO, wishing death, and now this. Well, I can when they say that, I traded my daughter's virginity for an 8 ball. Well, the way they put it was I traded her cherry. Or, "Oh, grandpa, can I sit on your lap?" "Yeah, sure, sure, if I can give you a triple boner." Seriously? Like, at some point, you're gonna say too much, and then it's gonna be where somebody does retaliate. See, but mine is in members only, where hers, doxing everyone I know, is still up. From their part, it's a lot of ugliness from their part. In my part, they shouldn't do it then if they end up pushing somebody to where they wouldn't normally act. Um, I'm not I'm not making that as an excuse, but what I'm saying is at least I had the decency to, tuck it away where they leave their shit still up with the doxing. Full doxing, and they wanna sit there and fucking act a certain kind of way. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They've gone on and called people these fucking E-Baggers got called the PEDO because he used to come in here and Janelle would pin it. Pin it. It was Sharon who had the first E-Bug's dead dad in her room. I never fucking did that to you, E-Beggars. I defended against that. But you're friends with both those people who did that. But you want to keep bringing up shit. Because it's taken years before, sometimes it takes years before somebody actually just gets to the point where they're just like, what the mother fuck? Know what I mean? Right, going back for years. All because my daughter started a GoFundMe for her mother with cancer. And that's a fact. That's a fact. This motherfucking turd ball thinks it's okay for that skank ass munchie to be making AI pictures of, something that's supposed to be one of my loved ones covered in sperm. We don't do that. We've never done that. Fucking never. There's nowhere, anywhere in my fucking channel can you ever find anything like that. Nowhere. Nowhere. No, really, to the people who've been saying, it's always going both ways and stuff, tell me, has there ever been anything here pertaining to their kid and them being covered in sperm, getting a triple boner from their grandfather, their father popping their cherry, their mother training their virginity? Has there ever been anything here like that? Come on, let's be honest. Come on, come on. Because Gearhead, he likes to think that it's back and forth, but there has or there hasn't. I don't get that. Here? I'm not naming. Okay, wait. Falsely accusing people of the worst accusations, blah 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 blah. I'm not naming who she said all about to bring negative attention again for them. But tell me this, what the fuck is wrong with people constantly going back to her to play trivia or get along? So their problem with me and the people who come here is that they come here to play trivia and get along. Is that really bad? I mean, am I doing something bad there that people come here to play trivia and get along? I'm she says to e-beggars, "That includes you." E-beggars doesn't come to my trivia. I'm not naming who she said. Okay, wait, okay, okay. She'll never change, and now she's kept her channel. Oh, how she's kept her channel this long is beyond me. She's the nastiest and way below the belt POS in the CWC. Really? Really? This is Aaron, who I feel like is Little Miss or Izzy. You know what I mean? One of them. Um, but you all feed her, some more than others, for entertainment. I know you're nothing like that, like many others she's wrongly accused over the years. I've wrongly accused? You just were mad about people playing trivia here, lady. How do so many forgive and forget how badly she's treated them? To just go back to being used and abused again. Who? Who? These type of me and Robbie have never had anything like that. Me and OBS, nope. Fucking uh these types of sexual accusations can stick once on the net. It's so wrong. Oh, so it's okay when it's my mother or my daughter or myself or my friends, Annette's kid, Annette and her kid. That's all okay. Dead relatives. Um, Especially when it's deliberately to cause harm, knowing it's lies. Huh. You and others need to strike and keep reporting. Strike? You're the ones doing it, Aaron. Us onlookers can only flag or report so much when not about us, unless some really don't care because it's just entertaining. And if that's the case, oh well. Well, Aaron, why don't you put up a nice picture of your kid covered in sperm? So Whitmore says, I feel much like you, Aaron. So many of us left. So many nice people got attacked. Whitmore? When was Whitmore in here? Every time I hear someone is back in her chat, I cringe. What kind of a person would go there? Do they not care about others at all? Or is it some sick game? Take care. Well, I'm gonna say besides Robbie and No BS, it's 42 people who are petrified of those people harassing them. And of course, Lou has to speak out. Of course she does. Of course she does. Not freaking cool at all. Who the fuck says you are someone that never happened? Shut the fuck up, Lou. Sick, what the fuck is this? A drug induced psychosis? You would know, freak. I've heard it all now. Regardless of what people say about me, e-bags, I know right from wrong. And this is bad, man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You know right from wrong. She said you red room your father, putting him in hospice? No. Because I don't give a fuck. E-beggars. E-beggars, I don't give a fuck. You weren't raised right anyway. I don't give a fuck. You weren't raised right. You were raised by people who made you think it was okay to fucking harass people you don't even know for no fucking reason whatsoever. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, so you think your adult father being talked about is different than my adult daughter? Wait, say what? Say fucking what? Hi, Debbie. How you doing? I'm so I'm like, what? So it's okay for them to like act like my father and my mother were both disgusting, but some kind of certain respect is supposed to be given to their deceased loved ones. I'm like in shock right now. Let me get this straight, Lou. You stupid scrub. What? Like, what are you saying here? You've got something wrong with you. If you honestly think that your family is more than everybody else's fucking family, you are incorrect. We all love our families. I don't understand what you don't understand about that shit. Like, why don't you know right from wrong? Uh, I never said I didn't even know his father was in hospice. I don't. I didn't. I don't. Quite frankly, I don't care because he was raised by somebody who was just not, incapable of raising a good person. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what? Ugh. Yeah, that's true. Niagara's. And coming from somebody like Lou, who actually, is, I'm sorry, my mother was never a meth cooker or a meth dealer. And that bitch is thinking she's gonna sit there and keep fucking putting me down, put me down, put me down. Okay, I'm sorry that you were raised that way, Lou. I'm sorry. But if you think you're gonna keep ignoring what they're doing to my fucking loved ones while you sit there and fucking continue and continue and continue since day fucking one, I just don't know who the fuck you think you are. Uh, I'm taking many of us had to do that, my mother as well. Then this, no, this has gone too damn far. Enough. Her live stream was disgusting and late night also defended me about my father. About your father? No, you're your mother and your son. She's buddy buddy now with MM because she hates me. That's why. Shut the fuck up, lady. Just about 2 months ago, she was saying how she wanted to beat her up with her other arm and attack. Shut up, Lou. Why do you have to always try to antagonize things? Is it because there was never any peace in your household? Right, and it's gross that AI is allowing, like, they made this fucking program that douchebags are using it just to fucking bully people, like, what the fuck? Uh, this isn't what I enjoy, nor anyone that has been accused of sicko shit. There's a way to get her off the internet. People do it every day. Why do I need to get off the internet? Lou, what did I do to you? I know what Munchie's done to you, and I know what all those people have done to you, but what have I done to you? What kind of family or mother or like anything did they grow up with that was like, hey, you can harass my kid and hey, that's fine and dandy. Just, hey. E-Bakers must have put about how many fucking community posts? 35? Look at how many people won't speak in here because if it was back in the days of fucking Braveheart and William Wallace and they were running into hand-to-hand combat, we might see 50 people around us, but maybe 4 would run in with us to fight for what's right. I have the freedom to use the fucking internet. I didn't do anything to anybody. I got cancer, and my daughter put up a fucking GoFundMe mother that had cancer. I didn't fucking do anybody to anybody. I didn't scam anybody. I didn't fake cancer. How the fuck would I have faked a fucking hospital in a port? I didn't. Okay? My mother's not a whore. My daughter's not a whore. Nothing about me and my friends are fucking disgusting. Okay? But when people sit by in silence, and you basically see that's how I'm, think about things. I think about things as like, Braveheart, the movie Braveheart, the back when they used to have to run into the battlefield and fight. I look around me and I think, who will run in with me? That is how I look. And I was, watching that motivate, the speech in Braveheart where he goes, and there they were all like, "We hide, we run, so that we live." And he goes, "Sure, you live for a bit, for a little while. That's a fact." She already knows. There's no need to even give any more phone calls, Debbie. She's already been, I'm sure that's why she ain't coming back on, because she's already been warned. Because you don't get to be a fucking nurse and then make fun of people on chemotherapy. You just don't. You just don't. But the bitch, she had her voice with it. She fucking, was showing a few pictures on her last channel and shit, so they would know it was her. But there is an oath that you take, like, as a healthcare professional. But isn't it sad that there's 50 people here, and just us talking? You know, if there's 50 people watching, they are not watching because they hate. Because people can change the channel. That's what people would do. Nah, they're not blocked. Um, we don't really do that, right, Robbie? And when people don't want to get involved, that's when they will involuntarily become involved when it's happening to them. And they realize that there was a time when there was 50 people gathered together that could have spoke out, but they saved their silence and watched 4 people become discouraged, possibly, and then when it starts happening to them, they're like, "Oh, maybe I should have spoke out when there was 50 there." You know what I'm saying? This is a fight against evil and the future. It's a fight for the future and for our loved ones and for nobody to lose another child to people like this. But we can. Nobody has. Just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean it can't be done. There is precedents are set. Like Johnny Depp, okay, so we don't have the money, but the precedent has been set, like, you know what I mean? The precedent has been set of defamation because we matter too. The problem is that when not enough people speak out about it, we don't seem that loud. The squeaky wheel gets the oil, and if we ain't squeaking, we ain't getting the oil. Look how many comments and how much, support this evil stuff gets. Even if people have to make other accounts and come in and support right against wrong, do it. Because what's going on is they're playing YouTube politics where seriously, if YouTube is going to get half of $375 of an evil channel and then half of nothing for a channel fighting against what's right, Which channel does YouTube want around? Common sense. I'm not asking people to give me money, I'm not saying that. I'm saying even the comments, even the thumbs up, even the interactions, everything. Yes, yes, I have. Yes, and I don't believe that they're real people. I feel like they're just, I feel like they're just, you know, AI kind of shit, like, because they just basically kind of say the same thing over and over, you know? "Oh, reported here." You can't have terms of services and then not enforce them. That's, false advertising. What do you mean Cindy is trying to steal my audience? Well, I don't know, like, anybody looking to go night nights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean by that, Sue Ellen. I really don't. Well, she's got, 10 watching that have trouble sleeping. Um, so yeah, have different audiences, her and I. We really do. We have different audiences. So, um, I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm already kind of sleepy, and I just looked for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be any kind of way, Cindy, but I don't know. Maybe she went live and didn't know I was live, but I'm not even trying to be any kind of way. I'm really not. Like, I highly doubt she's trying to steal my audience, though, because, you know, no. And, and I don't even want to really be like this kind of way, but come on. Let's just, just disclaimer, I do not allow to leave audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fairies Act guidelines. It's alternate speed. It's being used within commentary, Fairies Act guidelines, educational, fairies, whatever, all of that shit, right? Just, just for a second. Let's just listen. Sounds exciting. Sounds exciting. More excitement. It's sped up. He's standing by my side right now. I've been one of those lucky animal owners that my animals have always been amazing. Um, Exciting. We love animals. Yep. Thank you so much, Victor. You can hear me okay? So this is this is like par for the course, When the animals gets older, gets a little sick. I say a little sick. That's probably me making myself feel better. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that, hon. See, she goes whichever way Sharon goes. That's my opinion. Just saying. He's doing okay. It's real tough. And hey, Bubba, you okay? Okay. She compared my daughter to her dog the other day. Nobody had been saying shit about her dog though, but she was saying shit about my daughter, but
He's having a little trouble breathing tonight. Okay. I'm not going to say how long. I'm probably going to go give him some more medicine and see if he's okay. Okay, buddy? Okay.
so Sharon says, I saw she was live, but nope, I'm not even listening to her anymore.
He doesn't leave my
All
side.
right, Debbie. Love you, Tracy. I mean, love you, Tracy. I was reading it. Love you, Debbie. Love you, Tracy. Love you, Debbie. Hey, hey, you wrote that. I just read it. That's all. It was nothing like I love myself, but I do kind of, but you know what I mean. Love you, Debbie. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Oh, look, Lou is in there with Sharon. They could be friends now. That's so cute. The Sharon goes, especially when she's more than likely speaking on me. Okay, whatever you say. Do 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 do.
But thank you guys very
Lullaby.
much. I wanted to come on to say thank you. You know, I was live a few nights ago and, you know, things weren't good.
Bitching at me because somebody bought gifted memberships and you got one and I mentioned it. Yeah, and you should definitely go live for an hour and 45 minutes and then be giggling about did I spice up the drama? Like who wants to spice up the fucking drama about somebody else's kid? I mean, I'm just saying.
You know, things are just, I don't know. Things are okay, you know? I love having all you guys, and I want to continue to have that. Everything is, you know,
Well, thank you, Debbie. Obviously, I do. Obviously, I do. Love you too.
positive. I want to keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, uh, life is too fucking short sometimes. It really is.
Do you think? I always remember that Van Halen song called Right Now. And it goes, means everything. And, in the official video, they have like where like it flashes just like sayings and quotes and stuff. And it says, right now, your life is getting shorter while your memory is getting longer, or something like that. And then it says, right now, it's cold where someone you love is. And, it just shows a different, we don't have a problem that she's talking about her fur babies, Lou. So, you know, try again. Um, yeah, that's a pretty good video.
I don't know if you guys heard that I apparently sounded like a maniac in my live the other night.
So you are talking about me.
I don't think I sounded maniac. I think I was just being a very much a human being, speaking my mind. Hey,
Yeah, but nobody was doing anything to you, Cindy. Nobody was doing anything to you.
Jen, how are you? hope you're doing well, honey.
Lou says, I'm sorry, but not sorry. It's sad when people have things going on that's important to them, but some are too self-absorbed to care. Lou says, I'm sorry, but Sharon says, oh, I forgot, Cindy. I totally forgot about your sick pup. Any news? So basically, I mean, all I know is that for the last 3 nights, I had spoken to Cindy on the phone, texted with her on the phone. She didn't mention her pup or her dog. She had mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, but, you know, no, because I'm telling you, Robbie, all that happened was Valdez bought 10 memberships in Janelle's. Cindy Infinity got one. And then, eBeggars goes, Cindy, you claim you don't watch. And then, next thing it's SG that is the rotten one. That's, you know, uh, fucking SG is concerned about her daughter, but doesn't care about somebody's dog. And listen, now, like, wait a second, like, fucking an hour and 40 minutes of a live stream for her to not support me or defend me like I have to her. Yeah, but never on the trusts. No BS. That's the difference. Friends you trust. People, you know what I mean? Then there's just some people. See, if I'd have had her sped up the other night when she was bashing the fuck out of me, uh, there'd have been nonstop derogatory comments about me with her giggling in the meantime, while I was so fucking stressed out about what the fuck they were doing to my kid and my friends and my deceased loved ones. Well, there's some people like that I do trust because it doesn't matter like where they live. Some people after all these years, I've talked to them on the phone. I mean, but I get you. I hear you, Robbie. I do. I do hear you. But nobody made any jokes of Lou. Nobody has been doing anything to Cindy's dog, Lou. Nobody has.
And what are you talking about, hon?
No offense taken. Lou says, people make jokes about things they shouldn't, and your fur baby is just as important. Oh, you mean like when Sharon would say that my dog gives me oral sex with peanut butter? You mean like that? Yeah, because that's cool. 'Cause that's always cool.
Oh, hey guys, sorry about that. Hey, AB. Oh, okay. I didn't know, Sharon. I did not know.
So Lou and Sharon are buddies now? Are they really? That's so crazy. He's probably about, I don't know, 8?
Back to the doctor tomorrow. We're going back to the doctor tomorrow.
Oh, look, TH is in there too. So TH, Lou, and Sharon in there. That's some weird shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Thank you, Avi. I appreciate that too, honey. Thank you. Yeah. So we're just, taking it as it comes, I guess.
Oh, taking it as like what, melatonin or some kind of sleep process. I mean, I'm not even like trying to be any kind of way, Cindy, but is this what you rely for? I don't know.
Yep. I know. That's,
Nobody's been doing anything to you about your dog. Nobody at all. So I don't know.
yeah. I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So,
Does anybody know what she's talking about? Is it just me? Does anybody? I'm assuming it's her dog because of what the people in the chat are saying. But she's not really saying it. So does anybody really know? What's going on here?
so hard, this part of life, it really is. Anybody that has a problem with me talking about it,
Right? Right, you guys? Nobody has a problem talking with you talking about it, Cindy. Nobody does.
I'm so tired of every single thing being said. Is like, they take it as like they can shoot against you. They can fucking take it and put
What are you talking about, Cindy? Who's doing anything to you? Who's doing anything to this woman?
it against you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, fur babies are just like your kids, and they're more so in some ways.
More so,
I
shut
just
the
have
fuck up. If somebody was talking all that sex shit about your kids, you'd be pissed off. Sharon goes, she needs a padded room. Really, Sharon? Okay.
having a real tough time, like with people taking things and putting it against you all the time.
Who's putting anything against you, Cindy?
I mean, I think people are playing with fire sometimes. They really are.
Nobody's doing anything about to you. Yeah, Sharon's saying that about me. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon. Yes.
After we've defended her so fucking much, and Cindy as well, and Tiffany, and we've defended Lou, and this is what so they invalidate all the defense of them. They invalidate it by calling us crazy. They invalidate it. Keys, give it a break. I don't need a pass from you. It's happened before, and see, we're so kind that we're just. It's hard for her to be like, get the fuck out of here, but I have them blocked. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I have them blocked. But we did try. We kept it out. I kept that. Please, I can't even with it anymore. You know what I mean? Listen, this is like fucking Club Volume over there. Sharon says, I tried my best with her. Nope, no more. Okay. Making fun of chemo baldness. Always trying your best.
Thank you, Avi. I appreciate that.
Sitting in there with Lou and TH. Trying your best.
Thank you, Asher Dash. That means a lot, you guys. It really does. It means a lot. Yeah. I've had so much positive support, and I appreciate all you guys.
But I don't even know what she's talking about. Like, we didn't do anything to her. All I did was mention that she was gifted a membership, and so just I mean, how was this like something to turn at us? You know, after 35 minutes of giving Sharon advice of where to get a free phone, now she's making fun of chemo baldness because definitely that warrants it. I mean, like,
I can't imagine.
can't imagine what. Can't imagine what. Could you tell us? Can you tell us? Can we step this up a little bit? Can we?
I was like,
Oh, that was a lie. She can't imagine. What?
there's so much I can't imagine. I can't. I just, it baffles me. It really does.
What baffles you, Mrs. Melatonin? What baffles you?
Um,
Oh my god. Uh, oh my god, please somebody kill me right now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Come on, speak, 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 speak.
yeah, that's correct, Amy. Well, here's the thing. This is my channel, and I talk about what I want.
Go
And
ahead.
I'm sorry if it bothers somebody else that I'm not doing this or.
It doesn't bother us, but apparently something bothered you that I said on my channel that you raged and giggled and um TH said, I knew that crap was gonna happen. She only has love for people who stand with her and all her nasty, nasty self. Well, people who stand with me, well, yeah, but my nasty, nasty self, hey. She's so I could sit here and I could play these motherfuckers till the cows come home. I could. Because cows move as slow as their live streams. But they're the same. They're the same over and over and over and over and over. And the unfortunate thing is they're stupid and we aren't. And we know right from wrong. So if somebody was harassing your kids, Cindy, I'd have gone live to defend you. And you would have come in here and you would have said, "Can I come up on your panel?" Because I was defending you. But there's you, Lou, TH, and Sharon in your live stream. So, Sharon, you dubbed Lou loser. Janelle and Swiss dubbed Tiffany the tooth. Sharon was the one who burned the Barbie with the hijab on. We defended that. We not defended it, but we defended against that. Sorry. We spoke out against that on this channel. We did. We spoke out against that. Well, wouldn't that be right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm sorry if that's. I see the consistency of my friends here. You know what I mean? Like, I know that No BS stands for what's right. I know that Robbie, you stand for what's right. The people who are modded here are not modded just because I mod people. And Robbie, I know that you said that you have a hard time trusting people online. I trust you, or I wouldn't have modded you. Do you know why? Silly reasons, maybe, to some people, but because you're smart. I know you're a reader. and you will not mod with personal interests at hand. Like, you're not going to get rid of people that you don't like. In fact, I doubt you've ever even gotten rid of anybody unless I've said, hey, can you get rid of that? People who are my mods know what we get rid of. We get rid of anybody who looks like it's an address. We get rid of people who are trolling kids or saying nasty shit. Obvious trolls. Absolutely. Yep. Obvious trolls. It seems they all have a problem with that. They have a problem getting rid of obvious trolls. If they're talking about even their kids of people who we get rid of it. We just don't do it. It's a no-go in here because we know right from wrong. So the people that I have modded are people that I trust to be good people. I'm not trying to say that the people who I don't have modded are not good people. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that in the least, but I am saying that I know people come and go. But for the most part, people who are my mods, they are here because we are friends. We're friends. You're friends with No BS. You're friends with Tanger. No BS friends with Wild Wisdom. We're friends. Net, Angel Baby. We are friends. That is the indication right there that they all may come and go, but I feel like we are friends with each other and we'll be here. Has nothing just to do with me. It just has to do with this is a circle of friends. And I'm not trying to be any kind of way to people who are not modded. Please, please, please don't take it that way. I don't know. I don't know Novias, but I know she's still, our friend. I know that Net is still our friend, and I understand when people take breaks. I do. But I really don't want anybody who's not modded to feel any kind of way. We can rely on each other as to be here when we come back. And if people come in that are not always here, or maybe everybody doesn't get along with, we still all say hello and welcome them. I've seen the characteristics in the people who are modded here that I would like in people in real life. And I talked to some, the majority of these in real life for hours. So it doesn't, it's to the point now where, uh, but my favorite. I know you don't know VS, but you don't be mean either. But you do know who we don't have in here. You know what I mean? Like you do. You're just so damn funny, no BS. Like in here, the shit that you say. There's a lot of people who are funny in here. They really are. But no BS is really funny. I mean, like I think you guys are all funny. Don't get me wrong, but Novias is really funny, and she will say stuff that's so funny. Plus, super smart. Robbie is super smart. While Wisdom will come out with net Tanger, super smart stuff, funny stuff. You know what I mean? So even if there's nobody here and it's just us, that's okay because I'm with the people who I want to talk to anyhow. It's not like be mean to people who are not blue. I'm not trying to be mean like that. because we appreciate everybody who's not blue. We do. But there's a difference. It's not, I don't mod everybody. I mod people that I trust. And then sometimes do I mod wrong people? Sure, sure. I also sometimes do like arguing with someone. I'm confused. I'm confused. I also know right, right. Oh yes, right. Right. Which takes a while to know people. You know what I mean? And then people sometimes they'll go unmod me and I'll no. Cause I know that it's a fleeting thing and they want to be unmodded. And I'm like, no, because no, I trust you still as my not you, but I'm just saying in particular. No, but I do. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that it took a couple of years to get it right with mods. Like Sharon would never be I wouldn't make Sharon a mod because she would take shit personal. Or when angry, she might fucking delete it. I don't even know, like, that she's deleting it. But it took a couple of years to realize that shit. And then you unmod somebody like that, and then, I went through the same thing with her many times. That whole surviving buzzballs thing came up because I was having one buzzball. Sharon wanted to cause some shit during a fucking live stream. So I'm an alcoholic because I was drinking a buzzball. How many times has anybody heard me mention a buzzball again? You know what I'm saying? But the whole ball picture, the whole fucking surviving, but that's all Sharon right there. But she'd be like, now she wants to mention losing her hair for cancer. Go fuck yourself, Sharon. I don't give a fuck, man. And I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, like, there's no fucking way that this person who I spoke to, who she knows personally, that she doesn't know what I'm talking about. But she keeps pushing the envelope. She's like, oh, so what? I said, Steve pays for my membership. I don't have a problem with Steve paying for your membership. I don't care. Stop talking about me, Sharon. Because there's no fucking way, unless this person didn't tell you that we spoke. Somebody who's not on YouTube. And now I'm like, well, I don't want their trust. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I feel like maybe I should give this person a call and say, you might want to talk to your friend there. Because if she keeps fucking around and being like, "Oh my god, my friend with cancer went back and they have cancer again. They fought it." But you don't have no fucking friend, Priscilla. Shut the fuck up, Sharon. You just for some reason think fucking cancer is funny, man. You just think it's funny. Cindy, nobody's harassing you and your fucking dog. Nobody is. Nobody. Nobody. All I said was, when eBay was pointed out, "Uh-huh, Cindy says she don't watch, but look, there she is, she got gifted a membership." And you went on an hour and 45-minute fucking rant about me and had the audacity near the end to say, "Ha ha, so I guess there was a lot of drama today. Did I help spice it up for anybody?" And you were laughing. But you started your fucking live stream out pretending that you didn't know anything about what was going on. You're lying. I don't like liars. You're a born liar at that. Don't fucking compare my daughter to what, your dog. Nobody did shit to your dog, but you didn't defend shit about my kid. Neither did you, Sharon. You don't defend your friends in the least. You don't defend your friends in the least. We got Chicken Winner defending Sharon, even though nobody would be fucking harassing Chicken Winner in the least if it wasn't for Sharon. You could say you're sorry all you want, Sharon. Right. Like eBaggers sitting there saying, oh, SG is the one who's, making the accusations of RAPE false. Sharon's circling this guy who she said herself is mentally challenged or touched, that she's racing towards on her bike with her fucking camera aimed at him all the time, and literally said, I like to wear short dresses on my bike and trick them into thinking they're going to get a peek, but I wear shorts underneath. So, wah, wah. So wait up, wait. So you're tricking people into thinking they're going to get a peek? Wah, wah, wah. And now you're circling this guy and pointing at him saying predator, but e-beggars, nobody knows what the fuck you look like, but you want to talk smack. Aaron, you begged Spaceman for block you. Only so you motherfuckers could harass the fuck out of my channel. And you're still doing it. Izzy, you malingering gunt. Even fucking doing Master POS theater on your stupid fucking dissertations has lost its luster. Really has. E-Beckers, you must have written 35 to 40 community posts in the last 2.5 days while hiding. So who exactly am I accusing of being an RAPES? Who? Who am I putting in danger, E-Bags? Why don't you make that clear for us? Who should we all be looking out for? Nah, you ain't gonna tell. You're the one who said your father was weak and you had prepared for weeks for that moment of your father dying because you knew people were going to harass you and you're strong and you had trained for it. You had prepared for it. What the fuck were you even talking about, motherfucker? You think if I didn't go through every single one of my fucking live streams, I couldn't find myself reading your stupid ass community post that was so detrimental and disrespectful about your father? Of course I. Guess where E Bug's dead dad saying my son is a sexual predator first appeared. Shocker. SVs. Never here. Fucking never, ever here. Never. I can guarantee you right now, Rami, no BS, 2 months right here. If anything came in here called E-Bugs Dead Dad, it'd be gone. I wouldn't have to say anything. I wouldn't have to say anything. They'd remove it. I would not even have to say a word. They'd remove it. I guarantee you. But your friends that you're friends with now, Janelle, she summed it up, fucking saying that you were a PEDO. She fucking pinned up that you were a PEDO when What's Up was calling you that because you were coming into my live stream. You want to talk about being a wuss? You didn't stand for what's right, but I guarantee you, Robbie, No BS, and myself, we would all hit delete probably at the same fucking time. There would be no questions, no nothing. Am I right? You guys, are you guys here? No BS, Robbie, are you guys here? I know I am right, and I know that Tanger would do it. Wow, wisdom. Yep. There's no fucking chance in hell, e-beggars. E-bugs dead dad who would be in here for anything, any amount of time. None. Fucking none. Yeah, they'd get dog pile. Yep. Nobody, I wouldn't even have to say a word, you beggars. How dare you ever go at this channel? How dare you? Sharon, you know damn well you heard the video, and I don't mean to bring up Bobbles, but we'll call her Bobbles when we're talking about her in a one way. And then, the good one is a new name, okay? Which we won't even say because we don't wanna, get people knowing, okay? But we'd rather have them not know who Bobbles is because the other one is being, nice. Right? So we all know that was her who called the court. So you fucking sitting there, e-beggars, and saying wrong had nothing to do with me or her. And Sharon still having a fucking hair across her ass about us here because it's Tanger that she's going at. And here's the thing, let me just say, because I keep forgetting to say this. I don't know if you guys know, but this started 2 weeks ago. But I didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. It started 2 weeks ago. It didn't begin with the story about the grabbing her ass. And I hope this person doesn't mind, but I am going to tell this story. I hope they don't mind. Because I love them, and I forgot to mention them in the fact of they're also blue. They're also blue. And Jenny D from the block, who cracks me up. Very fucking funny, I swear to God. Oh my God, I swear to you, if we are texting together, fucking laugh and talk on the phone. Laugh and laugh. Oh my God, she's funny. She's so funny, Jenny D from the block. So fucking funny. Okay? Sharon was fighting with her 2 weeks ago. Okay? 2 to 3 weeks ago. Because I'm going to tell you guys. Okay? You guys want to hear? There's 41 people here. I'm going to need 2 votes to say, yes, you guys want to hear. I need 2 thumbs up in this chat room. You can tell us. Okay, just one I need. No BS's, right? She counts for 2. She used 2 words, right? That's 2. So anywho, So, okay, the whole Karen F thing, and I'm sorry, Sharon. Hey, fuck off. The whole Karen F thing, okay? So now I think it was Robbie who was in here when I asked the Richard Ballast, right, account if they had emailed me that day. And they said no. And I said, "Oh, I'll be right back then." And I think it was Robbie who said, I take it she might have accepted an email from something, right? I'm pretty sure it was Robbie because, smart. We're smart. We're smart here. Okay. Which I didn't really want you to say it out loud, but you did, but it's okay because now I am trying to prove a point here. So it was a Richard 606, something like that, account that I did go immediately right then and there. Robbie, being so smart, told Richard. So anyway, so I put it so that their email would go to spam and block them. Hi, Roddy McDowell. I always think of Planet of the Apes, but I do like Andy McDowell because I like that movie Michael, and she sings a song in it like that she's supposed to have made up herself, but I'm sure she didn't. I think it was like Randy Newman or something because I think he sings some of the fucking soundtrack for that shit. But sitting here on the side of the road or something like that, right? But anyhow, so fucking I go and block this account. So I tell Sharon, when I'm talking to Sharon, who from Groundhog Day? Oh, Andy McDowell. She was in Michael. She kind of reminds me a bit of Gina Davis, and then also that other lady. What's her name? Is it Mary McPherson or something? I think she used to date fucking my God, you guys. Ted Danson? But she was in who was in Multiplicity, you guys? Come on. Multiplicity was good, remember? Love you too, Ronnie. I like anybody named Rod. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just silly mommy. Anyhow, so saying you guys. So this guy, Richard Ballas, and I'm not putting down the real Richard Ballas, and if that's your real name, I'm sorry, then change it on, here, because whatever. So anywho, you said you had not not Roddy McDowell, Robbie. Do you remember? I'm talking out loud like you guys are here, but you're not. You haven't been around in a while. I don't remember you being around before, but you probably were, because I kind of remember myself saying, "Hey, Roddy McDowell," because I've always wanted to be liked by Roddy McDowell. So knowing Roddy McDowell in here, I can convince myself. Like, seriously, I was convinced. Because you guys, come on now, look at my videos where I'm comparing the voices of fucking Roseanne and BB. Come on, you guys. Shut the fuck. Shut the front door. Ooh, look, I'm making a fucking attempt. Hey, can anybody drop my Cash App? Because you know how there's swear jars, not drawers. Swear jars. I guess I would need a drawer, maybe. But anyway, or maybe every time I swear, I put something in my drawers. Whatever. You guys are uh slow on the draw here. Only Roddy is stepping up to the plate. What's going on? Are you guys sleeping or something? It's only fucking 12:26. What's going on? I'm not ape. I'm man. Ooh, ooh. You know what happened? My laptop died and I didn't plug it in. And if you guys are like dying for some Cindy, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know. If dead air is your thing, and night time is your thing, and club value. Thank you, no BS. Oh my god, that's so nice of you to think of that. That was her own idea. That's how nice my mods are. You know what? I'm this funny without any kind of fucking contributions, but that's, it's a possible. I did go to the dispensary and did just get done smoking. So, but you know what? So what if I forgot? So what? No, for reals. I want to know what's the problem if I forgot? Is there a problem? Fucking chicken winter made me feel bad about eating fucking wax paper of banana taffy. I couldn't get it all off. Some of it I could, but not all of it. What was I gonna do if there's a piece of fucking wax paper on my banana taffy? Eat it. I gotta spit it out. It's perfectly good taffy. Obviously, the fucking taffy and the banana flavor takes over. God, it's so much of a task with chicken winter. You ever notice? Even though, like, some people that you do really, some people know what it is. It's me. I'm a likable person, and I like people. Oh my! So I asked. I couldn't figure out if it was mean or nice. If they were trying to say that I'm an actor and I fake everything about myself, or if. But then she did say I was so good and dramatic with the loose stuff. But then whatever. I tend to feel like I should have like an Oscar de la Renta gown made and, be able to go with now at this time in my life. I'm glad you're still here, Roddy. I love Planet of the Apes. Um, Aiden Quinn. Aiden Quinn and I, can you guys write to him? Can there be like a letter writing campaign? Please? Don't tell him that I feel thank you, Roddy. I agree with you. I agree with you. That is such an original thought too. Leave it to you to be the first one to suggest that I am. Thank you. So here's the thing. Don't tell Aiden that I've spoken of him before. Okay. Act like I don't know him. No, you have to act like I know him. You have to act like I know him for it to work. If you guys get a letter writing campaign, oh my god, am I boring you guys? Do you want to go back and listen to Cindy? I know that there's like 43 people here, and God, I would hate it if I was boring you guys. Hmm. Do you? Do you? Do you want me to go back and listen to Cindy? Is that what you guys need? So just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to myself. God, you guys act like this is all about you. Anywho, what was I saying? Okay. Oh, here's what happened between Jenny D from the block and fucking SV. Okay. So I didn't know this was going on. And remember when I was saying, Jenny been? Where's Jenny been? You guys know. And I was all like, hey, Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? Where is she now? I need to know. Jenny. Yeah, right? And so as it turns out, here's what happened. So when I told Sharon the same night that Robbie will not confirm that she did say, "Oh, it sounds like she might have accepted." It's not a bad thing for you to, confirm it because it was a good thing. Like it's affirmation, validation, confirmation, flatulation, confabulation. Is a good one. She thinks I'm confabulous, though, is the fucking real word that she meant. Right, you guys? That's what I say. She's confabulous. Yeah. She's matcha. She's just letting it all hang out. This feels like an early 90s rap from those pieces. Really? A hip hop, a hippie to the hippity hip hop. You don't stop rocking to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Whatever you say, Robbie. That's right. I will rhyme shit. It, tit, bit, lit, sit, kit, wit, mit. Am I missing anything? 'Cause she's a brick house. She's matcha, just letting it all hang out. That's right. Let me finish my story. I really wish you guys would not sidetrack me like you do with your fucking LOLs and stuff. No, sir, just kidding. Because if you didn't do your LOL, I would be mad, and I would say, "You guys better talk to me." Or, "Urgh." Are you guys bored? Do you want to go back to Cindy's? Fucking no BS, Robbie. You're like, hold me. Hold me. Somebody, please. Muzzle time. Okay. Is that a mazel tov? That's what they're gonna say at my wedding. Muzzle time. Oh my god. They kill me. That's like, as would you rather be shot? What would you rather be? I think shot, because if they were stabbed, I'd probably put my hands up and fight them and get more injuries than I really deserved. Shot, I would just get one injury. But a stabbed, they'd be like, and so I was like, why? I didn't do this to deserve this. And who knows? If they're gonna be that close, they might dismember me. But shot, they could be like a long ways away, right, Roddy? Come from behind, you never know what's coming. I mean, I'm like, ooh, what? What do you mean I'm dead? What do you mean depends on where? Where's a good time to be? Where's a good place to be stabbed? Where? Prison? It's a good day to be stabbed, guys. Anybody got a shank? Anybody want to shank me? Call me Pensacook. I like Alex. Mm. Sorry. I do kind of like Alex. Is that a problem? I like her better than that molly faced girlfriend of hers. I'm sorry. Did you guys know that was a true story? Wish I would have met around fucking the streets of Northampton. Yeah, here's something I hate to admit. I know you're all hanging on for the finish of the story of Jenny D, and we're not even halfway in. So, yeah, I got you guys' attention for a while, but Crazy Eyes. No, no. I think I would date Pusey. Anybody named Pusey is for me. No, sir, but no, really, in real life. Isn't it weird? Do you know that she married one of the writers from Orange is the New Black? Her fucking girlfriend was like, I'm gonna kill you off the show, so you'll be mine. About being stabbed? Are we really talking about what's the best way to be stabbed? I didn't even think about it. Through something that I didn't even know it's coming. Like from behind. I don't want to be. I want to be stabbed by somebody's big spear. You know what I mean? Like Roddy says. Yeah, motherfucker. That's right. Rode up against me. Who said that? Saw that in something. Oh, I know what it was. It was fucking. It was Gearheads. Shockingly, it was his fucking community post that had. Yes, it was very sexual. Now that I think about it, I think in reality he wasn't giving her advice. He was imagining it. Oh my god, you smart-minded person, Gearhead. Mary Steenburgen is correct. Asher Dash. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Asher Dash. Bum, 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 bum. Camel toe. I wanna be your partner, don't you know? My name is Asher Dash. I love you so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Camel toe. What channels? There's no channels. This is all me. Just me. We're flicking through personalities like Sybil. No, Mary Steenburgen. She was married to in Parenthood. She was married to Steve Martin. Parenthood was a good movie. You know, it was funny when the lights went out and they were having like a family dinner and they were all looking for flashlights. Did you guys see Parenthood? It was so funny. It had an all-star cast and they were looking for a flashlight and they came out with her vibrator and then the lights came back on and they were like, "Oh, I got a flashlight." Or a candle. Maybe it was, you had to be there. I don't know. Maybe. Why does Asher Dash pop in and leave one comment and then go? You know what that is? It's like goddamn the Pusher Man. I can't take it. I just can't. Asher Dash. I want you guys to picture me slinking down the wall right now, looking like Lady Sings the Blues at the end of the movie. All right, Asher Dash. Thank you. I feel I feel like I can return to health now. I don't believe you clean that much, Asher Dash. You're gonna have to prove it to me. Hey, if you guys can tell me what story I was telling, I don't even know what movie we were talking about. Oh, you know what scene? Okay. Jenny Day. All right. So there you guys go. Everybody thank No BS for she answered the question correctly. So I'm gonna finish the story, at least try to. So okay, so when it was a shit, email address, I tried to tell, I tried to tell Sharon that, right? That it was, this guy said that he did not email me that, and if ever, that Robbie feels that she would like to ever like confirm my story, it would be so nice. But I don't know, maybe she's just holding out because she knows that I always tell the truth, so she doesn't need to. But hi, Kimbers. So then Sharon gets this. So anyway, so she gets this fucking email, which I think everybody saw because she posted it, right? I hope Jenny D doesn't mind me telling the story because I mean, like, I need people to know that it didn't just start from Tanger. Um, I will tell the truth, so she doesn't need to. That's true, though. And so, if it didn't start with Tanger, it started that Sharon did this. That's what she did. So fucking, she gets this email from the fake email address of the Richard account, right? Saying, "Oh, me and Karen lied." Right, but I'm just trying to explain. All right, Robbie's gonna talk me out of telling the story, but we said to her, I called Jenny D because I understood, how Sharon could be like, out receiving this email and question it, right? And question it. But no, I meant something. So good. I knew that. I knew it. So fucking so we told, like I said, listen, Sharon, if this will not make you feel better, but confirm to you that Karen F, unfortunately did really pass away. That, Deb 313 was, good friends, good friends with Karen, she was, so that the family had actually, kept in touch and all that till the end. So I said, I'll three-way call Jenny D, who's, Deb's sister, so that we could tell you that this is a fake email that you received and don't put it out there because it's just going to cause more, you know, more bullshit for, the memory of Karen F. So, we do that and she's like, "Oh, okay. I feel so much better." So two weeks go by. And no matter how much like we had said that this is a fake email, she still was like, I've checked my PO box 2 or 3 times now and no box has come." Right? About coming from Karen after she and fucking, so what she end up doing? She posts a letter. So then it all gets brought up again. So my point is that Sharon was already on her. You can see it when throughout the years when you get to know people and you see things, you can always tell when the breakdown's about to begin, or something like. And certain people have certain characteristics, right? She likes to fight with my mods, like, because she likes to think in her head that she's more important than my mods or something like that. Who knows? You know? But it happens, every whatever. So she was already being a dick because she didn't get that box. And that's, what it is, in my opinion. Okay. I'm not trying to be any kind of way. So there's the story. And then she started on on Tanger. Started on Tanger, on me, like it's always the same. Whatever, it is what it is. People in blue are people in blue. And even though you're not in blue, we love you. But, I appreciate you all. Please be kind to people. Please encourage people. Please, please, please use your voices. They're given to you by God. You got to use them. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. Isn't that what we all grew up by? You can't sit silent and be like, I'll go whatever way it is. So, but no matter what, if there's 2, 3, warriors standing with me. At least, and be thankful to them warriors because they're keeping a safe place. We are keeping Kimbers. Yep, keeping a safe place for good people like to be friends. And that's that. Asher Dash, Kimbers, Roddy McDowell, who knows? Roddy, come on now. Encourage people, and no matter what age, I always say something nice. Encouragement, man, it's key. Encouragement is key. Support your local libraries. United we stand, divided we fall, and peace, love, and tacos for all. And please thumbs up and subscribe if you are not. And practice your voice. Love you.